Good morning, going out to you. It's 35 past your if you just joined as well. It's a great pleasure to have you on the lockdown. Quickly, we'd like to let you know that there's something you need to know about. A big shouts going out to my good people at Cheesy Pizza. They're doing something amazing. It's called the Youth Skills Celebration, okay? If you happen to be a student, an apprentice of a technical or vocational school, then you can just buy a small size of pizza at only 15 Ghana cedis. Yes, nothing stopping you from enjoying that as well. Show your value school ID card or wear your institution's t-shirt to qualify. It's as simple as that. Now, don't forget terms and conditions apply. You heard some of the terms and conditions already. But this is a Cheesy Pizza located at Ring Road, Dansoman, Hansonic, Dansoman, as well as Adenta, Osu, Spintex, Kaswa, Shyne, Hacho, La Paz. That's what I want you to remember. Cheesy Pizza, your way. That's what it is. 3650. What Can You Do on Y is back with a bang. Watch out for exciting offers that myself and DJ Loves have in store for you. That's what it is. We have a little hint for you. First of all, Hecotech has a surprise for you in the very first episode, so get ready for that. My guest is this gentleman travels the world like crazy. He goes to a lot of places, and he's not just one of those people that travels and goes to show you that, yeah, so I'm in this resort and I'm having a good time. No, it's about impact making. It really is about introducing you to what it is that you need to know, especially as an African, which I think is what we need right now as a whole lot of people. A lot of people need to know where they come from, what they represent, who they are, and all of that. Just a few people have decided to do this using the technologies and avenues and the resources available. And if you're a YouTuber in Ghana, you cannot tell me you've not heard of Mr. Ghana Baby, you've not heard of, Wode Maya, you've not heard of Maya. The man is in the studio today. There's a lot to actually say, but for now, let me just say good morning. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, and good morning to you too, brother.
It is really good to have you here, man.
Yeah, man, it's good to see you too.
You know what's interesting to me, right?
Yeah.
It's how a lot of people dream about using YouTube.
Exactly.
To impact lives, to make revenue for themselves, to fully express themselves. But just a few have been able to master this game. And you, when it comes to this country right now, you're top tier. You're right there in the very top. Talk to me a bit about how this journey started for you.
The YouTube journey?
Yes.
I think it all started when I was in school way back in China.
Okay.
I went to China to study. So during my studies in China, I decided to, do something off classroom, because back in Africa, they always tell us that you need to study and that's it. You have to become an engineer and that's all you need to do. So I decided to explore something new because I had internet 24/7.
Okay.
So I wanted to utilize the internet that I have. So I had to do research and I found YouTube.
Okay.
So that is where everything started. I started like a stand-up kind of comedian.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that.
I started like a stand-up comedian. Then I started doing skits.
Okay.
And I did research. I realized that skits don't pay.
Okay. Oh, they don't?
They don't pay too
Not
much.
as much, or they pay a little?
They pay, but skits don't pay too much.
Okay.
It's just one of those things, man. Because on YouTube, the longer the video, the more money you make.
Oh, true.
So I realized that skits don't pay. So I had to like slow down with the skits.
Okay.
And also my dad was super mad because he took me to school to become an engineer, not to become a comedian. No.
I like the sound of that. Wait, I'm curious. So when I want to have this reaction when your dad saw some of your skits and you were thinking you were killing it because
exactly.
I'm sure the numbers weren't bad.
It was so bad though.
It was bad then. How bad was it?
No one was watching, bro. I used to get 10 views and I watched 9 of them. But yes, still we get excited about the 10 views. That's the thing, So my dad was super mad at me. Like, I think within 2 weeks, my dad was not talking to me.
Oh man.
After he found out that this guy is supposed to be an aeronautical engineer and he's out there talking to women, trying to be a clown or something like that. And yeah, that's what happened, man.
Must be heartbreaking.
For him, exactly. At that time.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be heartbreaking now.
No, it's not. It's definitely not now. It is not anymore. So you found out that skits weren't they're not that resourceful.
Yeah.
And all of that. So then you decided to do much longer videos.
Exactly. So I decided to bring something new. First of all, I spoke to my dad. Like, this is kind of passion that I have that it's not that I don't want to study. I'm studying. I graduated with first class aeronautical engineer. So it's not like something that I was just doing just because I don't want to go to school.
No. So you graduated first class what?
I'm aeronautical engineer, first class.
So,
it's not.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So I spoke to my dad, and now he got to understand what I want to achieve with this.
Yeah.
So my dad told me that, you know what, you speak fluent Chinese, right?
Yes.
So use the Chinese that you speak in to make an impact in China instead of just being a clown on the street. And that's why I changed everything. From being a comedian to that guy who is trying to clear misconception about Africans living in China. And that was where everything started shooting up. The numbers were popping up.
Yeah, people want a voice.
People wanted a voice that time, and I was the voice. And I think that was my breakthrough in China.
This is amazing. This is amazing. How many years ago is this?
I would say 7 years ago.
7 years ago. So we're talking 2015,
2015, 16, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
But it was not easy, brother. It was really not easy. Like it took me like 2 years to get 1,000 people to follow me on YouTube. So like the 1,000 people followed me is after the switch of being a comedian to somebody who wanted to change the narratives of Africa in China.
Yes.
And that was a breakthrough.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, going at you. If you just joined us, I'd like to say good morning, going at you. I have my guest is in the studio. Wode Maya is here. And listen, man, a lot of people who know this gentleman would actually tell you that, yeah, he's one of the biggest voices right now for the continent, especially when it comes to our generation. You know, not a lot of people go around traveling, trying to bridge the gap between, ideologies, for want of a better word. So let's talk a bit about, when you're here right now and you look back at all that you have achieved in this, long and very interesting journey of yours. What would you tell yourself a few years ago?
If I knew, I think I would have started this earlier, way back in high school.
Wow.
If I knew. Because I always tell people that in life, we all have a purpose.
Yes.
And your purpose on earth is to make an impact.
That's it.
And if you make an impact, that's when the income comes in.
Yes.
And it all boils down to passion. I had a passion, but the education system in here never allowed me to be who I want to be until I found myself in China.
So you can be confident enough to say that switching sides from being from Ghana to China
helped me.
Big breakthrough.
It was a big breakthrough. Because I was born in a village. My first flight was actually from Ghana to China. My first time of coming to Accra was coming to apply for a visa. That's it. So literally, I came to Accra that's why to today, you tell me, meet me at Adabraka. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll just Google it and then come and see, because I don't know anywhere.
Wow.
I don't know anywhere.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever Googled yourself?
Sometimes.
What do you see?
I see a lot of people talking about me, and sometimes they talk about things they don't know.
How does that make you feel that people talk about things they don't know?
I don't know, but I feel like everybody's trying to have bits and pieces of you, Yeah. And sometimes it's ridiculous because you see people writing stuff that is not so true.
Yeah.
Like people were even saying that they don't know who is my girlfriend because they see me with so many kissing so many girls. I'm like, where do I kiss girls from? What are you saying?
Wode Maya, you have views for days. You have a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people following. You have made a lot of impact now. And you've traveled. How many African countries have you traveled to?
So far, I've been to 21 African countries. 21 Africa, but when it comes to Asia, I think I've been to 6 of them. Yeah. So I'm doing more of African travels.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just to tell Africans that we are one people. And I realize that we don't know each other. That's why I keep on doing this, because somebody in Ghana will be seeing what is happening in Somalia. It is amazing, man.
Yeah.
So
you're just pretty much bridging that gap.
that's it.
if you're listening to me right now, I'm gonna do something. Give me a call on 020-22-22-073. I have Wode Maya in the studio. If you're not familiar with who I'm talking about, just go on YouTube this very minute and look for Wode Maya. That's WODEMAYA. Go look him up right now. And he posted a video 3 days ago that has 155,000 views. What the freaking hell? How Somalis are rebuilding their country after years of war. I love this title. Like, how are they doing it?
It's crazy because the diaspora is coming back. During the war, a lot of people dispersed. They went to different part of the world.
Okay.
So now that things are getting better in the country, all of them are coming back to rebuild their country. Some of them have not even seen their families for years. So I mean, they're coming back, rebuilding the country, which I think it's something amazing. Like literally, I spent 48 hours in this country, and I was able to come out with
48 hours.
Just 48 hours. But it's like the things that I heard about this country. It was so scary to the extent that when I landed, and then there was a fight at the airport.
Oh my
How do you expect me as a content creator to go to a country that I've always been hearing negative things, and when I arrived, they were fighting at the airport just because
confirmation.
Just because of me. That's a confirmation, bro. It was crazy, and literally
they were fighting because of you.
Because of me. Like
Why?
So literally I landed in the country, and they said, okay, you're a YouTuber. We're not gonna allow you to enter because recently a YouTuber came into the country and made a video about the country, a very negative video. So the immigration officers were like, no. It took me 9 hours, yeah, just right at the airport, 9 hours, and then we have national security. So a national security guy came in and is like, yo, I'm a big fan of this guy. If you know this guy, you allow him to enter the country. So it was a fight between the national security and the immigration, just for me to enter the country.
Wow.
That's it.
So yeah, this is a typical example of your work speaking for you.
Exactly. Now, I mean, like the work speaks for me everywhere I go. I always want to travel like a normal African. I have everything to travel luxurious, like anywhere I want to go. Like when I'm in Nigeria, like I have police escorts, whatever. I'm in Nigeria, like they want to make it happen, but I'm not interested.
Yeah, you want to travel. Like
I want to travel like a regular
African.
That's it.
You know, this is interesting because the video you posted 2 days ago is Mogadishu, Somalia dangerous.
Just at night.
Is it dangerous at night?
Not that dangerous. Actually, Mogadishu is safer at night. This is the only time that I didn't have a bodyguard. But during the day, I had to have a bodyguard. But at night, we just sneak out of the room just to go and explore Mogadishu. Because I was feeling like, why would I be, moving around with bodyguards? Yeah. You know what happened to me? The Prime Minister found out. And a close friend of the Prime Minister is a friend of mine.
Yeah. So
he instructed the Prime Minister to take care of me. So they brought me bodyguards. And everywhere I was going to, like, I felt like I was a celebrity. I feel like, and I don't want to feel like I'm a celebrity. No, come on. What are you celebrating about me?
No, what shouldn't we celebrate about you? How many people are telling this African story the way it is? I'm not saying you should treat yourself as such, but you actually are. So
yeah, for me, I see myself as an annoying village boy who is on a journey to change the narratives of Africa.
Well, that's what celebrities are.
Okay.
They're all from villages. They're all changing something.
That was a good one.
48 hours, 48 past 8 in the morning. I think quite a number of people are trying to call my personal line. If you want to speak to my guest, the number to call is 020-22-22-073. Give me a call right now. And let's make magic happen. Let's just talk a little bit to my guests. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, that's what it is. Wode Maya has been doing amazing things. So which platform would you say is your strongest? I've seen you on Instagram. I've seen you on Facebook. I've seen you on YouTube, which is most important. You're also active on Twitter. Which of them would you say is your biggest?
It's YouTube.
YouTube, right?
And I would encourage everybody to have a YouTube account. You don't have to say you want to be a YouTuber because you have a YouTube account.
Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Your name and location, please. Awesome. I have a Wode Maya in the studio. Are you familiar with him?
bad side to it. That you try to give the real culture, where picture, whatever I mean, when I just too much.
Yo, brother, it's good to hear your voice, man.
Talk to him. He says it's good to hear your voice.
It's good
Talk
to hear
him.
your voice. I am my. Wow. 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 Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. God bless you, brother. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for watching, man. I appreciate you, man.
Charlie, thank you so much for calling. Della also tried calling a little earlier. Della can give me a call back. I promise to put you live on radio, so you can call me again if you so want to speak to. But he says, good morning, Brownberry. Charlie, I admire you hosting my YouTube mentor. Would you mind my shout outs to this man? This is Della. I'm so fantastically inspired, man. Big ups going out to him. Let's say hello to, at least one more person. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Your name and location. It's a bit hard to hear you, but I have Wode in the studio. You want to speak to him?
Yeah, I really like Osmaya very much. I'm actually Osmaya from Mother and I really like it very much. I'm a big fan.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Margaret, man.
Sorry. Thanks for calling, and I appreciate you so much.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Right. How does it feel being one of the people who are pioneering, this narrative of African change? How do you feel about it?
Sometimes the impact makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain, but brother, sometimes it touches the soul and it makes you want to do more. I want to share this story with you.
One minute that story. Let's say hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. What's good, man? How you doing? I have Wode right here in the studio.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of what he does.
Yes.
Sorry for that. Not here.
First class, bro. First class.
Chiva. Oh. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you should get on Who Pro. Honestly, I think you should get on Who Pro.
Yeah, hi. Okay. No problem. No problem. I'll connect to Brownberry and then we take it from there. Is that okay? Fantastic.
Yo.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
No, what am I like? Serious. That's big shout outs going out to Ellie Wilson. We had to have him connect. Good morning, going out to every single person. There's a lot of people calling. You can see for yourself.
Yeah.
People are calling my number. I don't know about that other phone, but how do you feel? You were going to tell us a story.
Yeah.
How do you feel when when this happens? Like,
Bro, sometimes I even feel like I don't know what is happening. I don't know my real impact until I meet people on the street. You know, I met a doctor.
Yeah.
He's an old doctor
Yeah.
who retired in America. Yeah. So I did a video in Ghana
Yeah.
about local health medical center.
Yes.
And then this doctor is retired. He's a heart specialist.
Yeah.
So he saw the video and he's like, I'm retired, but I feel like I can still work.
Wow.
But after this video, he flew all the way from America, came to Ghana, and then told them that he saw Wode Maya's video, so he's here to, give back to Africa. It's just, this is what I'm telling you, like just this week, you know.
Man.
And I never met this guy. I was just coming from my room. Old man, he saw me, he's like, yo man, can I hug you? Like, okay, I just gave him a hug and he's like, I'm working at Local Health Medical Center just because of you. And I just want to tell you that never give up. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Because we never had someone like this. If you had someone like you to tell us that this is what is happening on the continent, or like most of us will be here. And he's here working right now. He later collected my number and sent me a message that, tell me what you need and I will just do it for you. This is the kind of stories that I hear almost every single day. And I won't stop because I believe that the time is now.
Fam, you need to come back here soon. you need to come back here very, very soon. I'm sure there's a lot of people. The YFM has the biggest reach, honestly. So
Amazing.
I'm sure there's a whole lot of people who are listening right now, who are inspired by your story, you know. And a lot of people are texting me. The line is so busy. H, thanks for reading. People are trying to get through to you.
Wow.
And it's because of the impact that you've made. Like Ellie said, you're the kind of influencers that other influencers will look up to. That's why I also agree with him that you should get on Blueprint as soon as possible. So you have that conversation with him as well and make things happen. But man, I'm looking at my time. That's what I'm trying to say. You should come back.
No, I'll come back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
A bit about, in a few seconds, the challenges that you faced, because this has not been a very smooth ride. You know, you face crazy challenges.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about some of the monumental.
The challenges it's many, you know.
Yeah.
Traveling in Africa as an African is extremely difficult. I've been arrested by just shooting videos. I've been deported from an African country just for doing videos. I've been through a lot, and at the end of the day, what I would say it's sad is like Africans not ready to support Africans. You know, we have to embrace and support people right from the scratch.
Yes.
We don't have to wait for the person to be out there and then before we all start. Support. If somebody has a passionate dream to achieve something, support him, especially our friends. Because none of my friends supported me when I started. I was supported by strangers. A stranger bought me my first camera. But now, my friends are telling me that, we're good friends. No, when I wanted to travel to Africa, brother, it's a Chinese guy who gave, do you still have to? It's a Chinese guy who gave me his credit card for loan just to buy tickets in Africa. My own friends told me that they don't support courses like this.
You're joking.
I'm telling you. But now, my friends are saying that, that's my friend. I was in the same university with him. They never saw the vision. So, we need to learn to support people from day one. Thank you.
Bro, thank you so much for coming through. I really, really wish this could continue. Time is a serious commodity.
Exactly.
But bro, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Doing this for a lot of Africans. Like you said, you have no idea what impact you're making. You really, really don't have any idea how much impact you're making. Some of them will never meet you in life, but you've actually changed the course of their lives for good, which is amazing.
Thank you so much.
To what you do.
Thank you so much.
We are here to support. We did for you. So make you know.
All right.
YFM got your back.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Definitely. It's 59 past the hour. I signed out way before 59 past the hour, but look at me now. I'm about to sign out at 9 on the dot. Be good, be safe from myself, Brownberry. from DJ Lofton was Dangerous DJ, from Wode, the African village boy who's taking things to the next level, from Ella producer, from all our great people in the studio. Josiah is here, all my newcomer guys in the studio. I don't know his name, so I can shout him out. You want to say real quick? Justice is here as well, and a big thank you going out to you for being a part of the experience. We'll catch you on the flip side. Good, be safe as always. Keep English proud. I'll let you boy.